What's up, YouTube? HoneyBee here, bringing you a new Mortal Kombat 11 CEO tournament pool breakdown and prediction video. The pools for CEO have been released, I believe, yesterday. I didn't make a video yesterday because they tend to change around a lot, but it seems like the pools are pretty much what they are. So let's go ahead and take a look at the pools for CEO. I believe there's like give or take 450 people entered for this, so not nearly as much as Combo Breaker, but still a pretty healthy amount of people have entered CEO. And Ninja Killa has officially entered his first major tournament, so this is going to be really interesting to watch. If I know a lot of people are going to be here watching like just for Ninja Killa when the actual tournament happens. For those of you that don't know, it's June 28th, 29th, and 30th is the official dates for CEO, and it will be streamed on the NetherRealm Twitch stream, which is twitch.tv/NetherRealm. They tend to do that for all their the major events for the Pro Series. So without further ado, let's take a look at the brackets. So here we are on the Mortal Kombat 11 pool assignments. I'll have a link in the description below so you guys can view it yourself. It's on a Google Doc that anyone can view. Right now, if we check smash.gg, it doesn't actually have a link to the actual brackets to see who fights who or anything like that, but we do know that it will be 3 out of pools instead of 2 out of pools, so keep that in mind when I'm going to go through these and give my little analysis and predictions for what I kind of expect will happen in these pools. First of all, let's take a look at pool A1. Starts Friday at noon, so that's the earliest that you have to be here if you're actually competing. What kind of names do I know here? I see Shark Teeth is here, Silver Eye is here. Those are like the main 2 guys I think that are going to be in these pools. I don't think any pools are going to be like insanely stacked. I'd be a little bit surprised if there's more than like 3 really strong people per pool. But right now, like Shark Teeth and Silver Eye are definitely the top 2 seeds. So I'm going to expect both of them to make it out. As far as I think I would say Silver Eye in winners, Shark Teeth in losers, and then one more guy in losers, but it's a little bit hard for me to predict the third person. It really could be anyone at this point. A2, who do we have here? Hayate, that's the obvious top seed. I see Jackals here. Yeah, that's main people to look out for. I've seen Grim TG's name around. I've seen Furious Pillow's name around. But Hayate is definitely the guy to make it out in winners. If he doesn't, it'd be an upset. I would think Jackal in losers and one more dude. If we look here, A3, Big D, I'm pretty sure is the top seed. Who else is here? The homie Sarcastic Jim's here. Oh, Zach Rob is here as well. He's like one of the better players from California. So this is the type of pool where Zach Rob, I do think, could make an upset on Big D. But Big D is the favorite to make it out in winners, and that's my prediction with Zach Rob in losers. I have seen the name Yams around. He actually might be pretty good, so he might be another person to make it out in losers of this pool. If we look at A4, who do we have here? A Tie is here. Poke Chop's here. All right, Rewind is here. Interesting. Splash. Is this the same Splash that, like, Emperor Splash or the Splash Man? Is that him? If so, that's a decently strong pool. I would say Rewind, the obvious pick for winners, with a Tie in losers. Poke Chop, like, he's really good at Tekken, but I don't know how seriously he takes Mortal Kombat. I'm just going to say Splash as well in losers for this one. But Rewind, definitely the favorite for winners side for this pool. If we look at A5, who do we have here? The homie Crumb is here. I see Royale's here. Okay, Sonic Fox is here. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. Okay. Well, Sonic Fox, obvious pick for winners side, top winner side of this pool. Losers, probably Royale is going to make it out in losers. And if there's one, and then one more, I'm going to say Crumb. I'm going to say Crumb's going to make it out in losers as well. Here we have, let me move this bracket over a little bit. In the B's, we have Deoxys. Okay. Deoxys, probably the top seed. Saltface as well is that's strong. Saltface is a really good competitor. I know Sandula is quite good as well. I would think the three of them would be the ones making it out of this pool with Deoxys, Saltface, Sandula. And yeah, Deoxys most likely to make it out in winners, but I could see Saltface upset. But most likely Deoxys winners, Saltface losers, Sandula losers is my prediction. The thing is, guys, I'm sure some of you will be thinking like, oh, don't sleep on like whatever other guys in here. I never sleep on anyone in any pool. If I'm in there, like I look at everyone, I'm like, okay, anyone is competition. But when you're making predictions and stuff, it'd be weird of me to say like I think like for example 56K is going to make it out in winners when I know Deoxys is ridiculously good, right? So those are the predictions. B2 Beyond Toxin, definitely up there. I don't know if he's the top seed. He's probably the top seed. Who else is here? Nikki? I think that's Nikki. Yeah, okay. He's there too. I'm not too sure of anyone else. The Rambro's here, but he's like mainly I feel like a Soul Calibur player. Yeah, I would say Beyond Toxin, winner side, Nikki loser side. I'm not too sure who else would be making it out in losers of this pool. B3 we have Jur, Ominous as well. Hey, the boy Shawalis is in here too. Tachikawa. Wow. All right, he's gonna be there. And wait, Waz? That's not Waz. Waz_OK at UMK3. What? Okay, that's definitely not the actual Waz. Devil Trigger. I think this guy was actually pretty good at CEO. I feel like he took some names, but I can't remember who he beat. But I would say Omnis most likely to make it out in winners, Jur and losers as well. The last person could be a little bit of a toss-up. It might be Devil Trigger because I've seen him. I know he did something. Like I feel like he did something notable at a Combo Breaker, but I can't say exactly what. Before we have who's here? King Raj is here. Player B. Uncle Creepy is here. Wow. That's like a blast of the past right there. And Waz is here from Australia. Shout outs to the Australians getting Waz here. I think he was saying how like he ran like donation streams or something like that, and they got him into CEO because originally he wasn't planning on going to CEO, but since he did so well at Combo Breaker, he got 9th. He's going to CEO as well to try to keep the points up, right? So it looks, I would definitely say Waz is the man to be making it out in winners with King Raj in losers. And I'm just going to say Uncle Creepy is going to make it out in losers as well. He was like in the Chaotic clan. I don't know if he still is, but back when I was in like Injustice 1 days, like six years ago. Who else we got here? B5. We have Alcatraz. Get Wrecked is here too. Matrix is here too. Okay, so like that's this pool. I'm gonna say Get Wrecked, most likely to make it out winners. Alcatraz and Matrix maybe in losers. If this is Matrix, I think it is like MCG Matrix. That would be my guesses for that. C1. We have Chicken Joe, Decay, Gur. Those are the main names in here. So Gur, obvious pick to be making it out in winners. He got 9th at a Combo Breaker. He was like very, very close to getting the top 8. And I would say Chicken Joe and Decay in losers. C2, who do we have? Who do we have? Chris G's here. Full auto. Problem X is here. Shadow? Viking is here. Okay, like I think I know Viking is a very strong player, even though he doesn't like travel that much to majors and stuff. Viking's a really strong player. I'm gonna say Viking is gonna be the one to make it out in winners here with probably like Full Auto and Chris G maybe in losers. I don't know if Problem X could actually make it out of this pool. Honestly, I don't know how seriously he takes Mortal Kombat. Here we have C3. Who do we have in C3? We have Forever King. Okay. Oh, Magician is here too. And those are the main names. Not too familiar with the other guys. I'm going to say Forever King's the favorite to make it out winners, with Magician in losers and one more. But I could see Magician making an upset for sure in this pool. And he could... Oh, China's here as well. So maybe China in losers as well. But I think Magician could potentially make an upset in this pool and beat Forever King. We have... Oh, Dragon in C4. Hey, Filipino man is here competing in NRS games again. That's cool. I see Trey Pound here as well. So I'm going to say Dragon in winners with Filipino man and Trey Pound most likely in losers. C5 has Bio, he got 13th place at Combo Breaker. And Justin Wong is here, but he was actually in Biohazard's pool at Combo Breaker as well, and he just didn't show up in that pool. So if he plays, I believe Justin Wong will make it out in losers, but he might not even show up, like he did the same thing at Combo Breaker. I'm not even that familiar with like anyone else in this pool, so it feels like it really could be a toss up with like the other person. I'd be a little bit surprised if Bio doesn't make it out winners of that pool. Who else do we have? C6. We have Grills. We have Samij. So those are like the main names I'm seeing here. Samij winners, Grills losers. I'm not too sure who else is a big name in this pool. D1. Cam. I don't think this is Cam, it's Black. KH Black, he's a solid player. Katana Prime is here. MIT is here as well. Wow. So I'm guessing MIT and Katana Prime are in the same pool because Katana Prime actually did really well at Combo Breaker. I believe he got 13th, I want to say. MIT actually had not such a good tournament. I think he ended up drowning in pools, so that's why he's not seated, I guess, at this event. So he's in the same pool as Katana Prime, and he's definitely the type of player you can never sleep on. And he's like, either him or KP would be the ones making it out winners. Like if Katana Prime makes it out winners, at this point I wouldn't be surprised about it. But if MIT made it out winners, I wouldn't be surprised either. Like I feel like one of these two guys would make it out winners, and I really feel like it's a toss-up situation with KH Black being in losers, and then the guy that doesn't make it out winners being in losers. Those are like, that's my prediction for that. Who else do we have? D2. Firewall is here. But I don't know how strong of a competitor. Plural Might is here. PR Balrog is here. Tweety is here. So Tweety, obvious pick for winner side of the bracket, with hard to say for sure for the loser side, because I want to say Plural Might is going to make it out in losers. Last time I saw PR Balrog play, he was actually playing my brother at Combo Breaker, and he didn't look that strong at that point. I don't know how much he's trained for Mortal Kombat since then, but PR Balrog, he actually did make top 8 at EVO for Injustice 1 the first year it came out. So he has actually gotten an EVO medal for an NRS game in the past. So can't sleep on PR Balrog. So, you know, maybe PR Balrog in losers with Plural Might, and then Tweety in winners. That's what I'm saying here. Coach Steve is in D3. He's really strong. Who else is here? Michelangelo is here. So he's strong too. Some Cuban guy. I believe he's a pretty good player too. So those three, I would think. Probably Coach Steve in winners with Michelangelo and some Cuban guy in losers. But if Michelangelo makes out in winners, that's not really that surprising. But I think Coach Steve will be the one making out winners of that. D4 has Too Easy. Warchild, I think he's a strong player. Nubcakes is here. Okay. So those three are the ones most likely to make it out. I would say Nubcakes most likely on the winner's side, but I could see Too Easy making out winners as well. I would say most likely Nupcakes though, and probably War Child in losers for this one as well. So Too Easy, War Child, and Nupcakes, I think, making it out of this one. D5 has Destroyer and Gross in this. Oh, Sickness is here too. Like, I would probably say the three of those guys are the ones to make it out of that pool. Gross being the favorite. Gross, for Combo Breaker, was actually, like, in my opinion, a favorite to make top 8 winners. And the fact that he fell short by quite a bit was very surprising to me. I did not expect him to lose to RZA, and I believe that was in pools he lost to RZA, and then he ended up losing to King Gambler later on. I believe it was like to make top 24. So I think Gross might have got 25th or so at Combo Breaker, but I really expected him to be like top 8 on the winner's side. So I think Gross is going to do really well at CEO. I would definitely say he's going to be the one to make it out on winner's side of the bracket, but I do know Destroyer is really strong as well, and he's playing Garrus, which is like a character that like can kill you in 3 moves if he hits his crushing blows. So, you know, Destroyer could potentially upset, but I would think Gross is going to be the one to make it out in winners, with Destroyer and Sickness in losers. That's kind of what I'm thinking there. E1. What do we have here? Compros is here. Dizzy TT is here. Probably he's the top seed of this pool. He got 9th at Combo Breaker. He was like very close to making top 8, but I believe he lost to Sonic Fox to make top 8. And yeah, I'm not too sure of who else is in this pool, so I would be pretty surprised if Dizzy doesn't make it out in winners. I think Compros will make it out, and one other, but I can't really say who the third person would be. Here we have E2 with KOMBAT. He's been looking very strong lately. He won the online tournament for North America Online East for the Pro Series, and he also got I want to say 13th. I think he got 13th at Combo Breaker, so he's looking pretty strong right now. And I see Crazy is actually here. He's strong. Perfect Legend is here, and my main question would be, what is Perfect Legend showing up? Because I've seen times in the past where I feel like he was registered for Combo Breaker. I can't remember. But I know he didn't go to Combo Breaker, but I don't know. If Perfect Legend shows up, I definitely think he'll make it out. But I do think KOMBAT is the favorite to make it out in winners. Perfect Legend could potentially upset, but I think KOMBAT's the one most likely to make it out in winners of this pool, with Crazy and Perfect Legend maybe in losers. Who else do we have here? E3. We have IMT Dragon. That's not Dragon. Mr. Quiggle is actually Sonic Fox's brother here. Mystify, Samija's girlfriend. Newbie, Tekken Master. Okay, here we are. Trap Hustle. Oh, wow, okay. So I'm seeing some actual, like, bigger names showing up towards the end of this bracket here. I think Tekken Master is definitely the favorite to be making it out in losers. I think, in winners. At this point, I don't believe he has any points for the Pro Series because he didn't go to Combo Breaker. And the only events part of the Pro Series up until now was Combo Breaker and North America Online East. So right now, he probably doesn't have any actual points, but he probably got seeded anyways just because, you know, he's Tekken Master. So he's the favorite, I think, to make it out in winners of this pool. Newbie, I would think, would make it out in losers, and probably Trap Hustler in losers. Maybe Quiggle, though, but I don't know how good he is at MK11, honestly. It's hard to say for me. Who else do we have? E4. Kevo. Kevo's in E4. Who else is here? Guido? Okay, Star Charger's here. So I would say Kevo, most likely to make it out in winners. Star Charger, losers. And maybe Guido in losers. I'm not really too sure who else is here. Oh, I see Isaac's here. I feel like he's been around a while. Maybe he could actually make it out in losers. of this pool. So maybe like Kevo, Isaac, and Star Charger to make it out of this pool. E5 has DJT, who's probably the top seed. He ended up, DJT ended up getting, I believe, 17th at Combo Breaker. He lost to, I think he lost to Dragon, actually. Yeah, he lost to Dragon in losers. I don't know who he lost to in winner's side, though. But he's here. Who else is here? Vendetta's here. So those two are most likely to be making it out of this pool. I would say DJT in winners, Vendetta losers. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, I see Beta Combos is here. I'm not 100% sure who's the third person, though, to make it out. I feel like that's a little bit of a toss-up there. G1, this is my pool. So we have Cosner, Deg. Deg is like a really strong player that just doesn't come out that much. I'm here. Guilty is here, if I think that's the Guilty I'm thinking of. And I'm not... Oh, Monkey Business is here too. Troll is here. I'm not going to do predictions for this just because it's my pool and I don't want to jinx nothing. So we're just going to leave that as it is. But Deg is a very strong competitor. Cosner is good. And Monkey Business is actually a strong player too. So leave it at that. And G2 we have Infinities here. King Gamblers here. Mike Metroid's here. Redox. Is that... I don't know if that's who I think it is. It might be someone else. But I think King Gambler, I'm going to say, is going to be the one to make it out winners of this pool. But Infinity could upset. But I'm going to say King Gambler in winners, Infinity in losers, and Mike Metroid in losers as well of that pool. We're almost done here, guys. 4 more pools to look at. We have G3 has Goichi in here. It has Ludi as well. Ninja Killa is here. And I don't really see any other big names, honestly. So for this pool, I would actually be very, very surprised if Ninja Killa doesn't make it out on winners of his pool. I'd actually be shocked. I feel like the 2 people to make it out in losers is maybe Goichi and Ludi, because I don't really know any other names in this pool. So if someone comes out of nowhere, that would be super hype, but I'm not really too convinced that anyone would be able to take down Ninja Killa in that pool. G4 has Foxy. It has Tsunami as well. Oh, Footloose? No, wait, that's not Footwork. That's someone else. I'm not too sure of anyone else. I feel like the name K-Dog is vaguely familiar to me. But Foxy, I would be very surprised if he doesn't make it out in winners of this pool. I think Foxy's making it out in winners. Tsunami in losers. I think he's actually pretty good at MK11. I feel like I saw somewhere that he won something. I think he ended up beating like Trey Pound or something. It was like at a local or something like that. I think Tsunami's like pretty strong. But I do think Foxy will make it out in winners. Tsunami in losers, and then one other guy in losers, but I don't really know who. And then we have, okay, let me just put it back then. We have G5, 2 more. So Daddy, aka Buffalo, aka Hidden Pants. He's probably the top seed here. I'm not actually too certain of how he did at Combo Breaker, but he's always a really strong player. I see Romanova's here. Oh, Skeezer's here too. I'm not too familiar with any other names, so I'm gonna say like Daddy in winners, Skeezer probably in losers, and maybe Romanova in losers. I'm really not too sure of who else is in this pool. And then we have G6, Burrito Voorhees, Fierce. Is this like the Fierce I'm thinking of, like based Fierce or something? Maybe, maybe not. If it is, then maybe he'll make it out in losers. Zyfox is here too. So I'm gonna say Burrito Voorhees most likely gonna make it out in winners. Zyfox, I think in losers. but there is the potential to upset Burrito Voorhees. But I think most likely Burrito Voorhees in winners, Zyfox losers, and maybe Fierce, if it's the Fierce that I'm thinking about, in losers. And it seems like that's going to be it for the pool. So there's quite a few people. It's like give or take 450, I think, something like that. There's like a lot of names in here. Not as much as Combo Breaker. I think like for Combo Breaker, the video was like literally like 40 something minutes long or something, because there's just so many pools and so many names to go through. But I'm very excited for CEO, and make sure you guys tune in for that. It's going to be twitch.tv/NetherRealm stream. The times are all here. This is all Eastern times, by the way. It starts 12 p.m. Noon. 12 p.m. Eastern time on Friday, twitch.tv/NetherRealm. I'm going to have the link for this Google Doc in the description, so feel free to check that out. And thanks for watching the video, everyone. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.